Hi guys, my name is Mitch Patriquez. You guys know me. You guys, if you don't know me, subscribe. Shut up! Just for the record, I've been trying to film this for like 30 minutes now, and if this take doesn't go, I will probably... Okay, so we've talked about should non-skaters wear Thrasher? What other issue is plaguing the skateboarding community? Should skateboarders wear Nike SB? Now, let me start off by stating my opinion, alright? My opinion on Nike SB, I don't like it. That's just Nike SB. I don't really care for the other Adidas and them. I don't really wear them. I mean, I wear Adidas running shoes, but I don't really care about Adidas and New Balance and what was the other, Converse. But Nike, I despise them. And hey, what do you want me to say? So but let's talk about why skateboarders don't like this. And before I already said that I don't like them. So the comments are down there. But let me just say this. This is all opinion based. My opinion. You can have a different opinion. That's cool. But listen to these 3 reasons before you go on and, freak out in the comment section, which y'all are already doing, but that's cool, because, I have no feelings. No feeling pat. Okay. Follow me on Instagram. So the first and probably the most weird reason for this phenomenon is branding. Nike's brand is so huge. It is the most popular shoe in the world. Think about it. What other shoe company is bigger than Nike? I'll wait. Exactly. None. I'm not talking in a specific community. I'm talking about in general. Nike is humongous. Nike owns Jordan, Converse, Hurley, a whole bunch of other stuff, but nobody really cares about the other stuff because they're all named Nike something. They got billions upon billions of dollars. Do they need to be in skateboarding? Here's the real answer, no. Because they probably make, what, 50 million from skateboarding? And that's just a drop in a bucket. 50 million a year? That's nothing. Think about it. How much does a Jordan cost? Exactly. And for the record, I like Jordans. I just don't wear them. Why? Because I don't want to save up that much for a shoe that I'm just gonna wear once. But Jordans are cool. You get my point. Nike has money. Nike is branding. Nike is huge. Why is this a bad thing? Well, let's put it this way. I am a young child who's dipping his toes into skateboarding. I go to a shoe store and I look for a shoe for skateboarding. Right? Let's see. Let's look at the list. What is in America? What kind? More like, bye-bye. Nike. You know Nike. Everybody knows Nike. Skateboarding? They're in skateboarding? Well, I know Nike. I've worn their shoes. I'm going to stick to Nike. You see the ideology here? Is that once you know something, you know it. Whoop that fuck you know. You get the point. If you know something... There are ants all over the floor. If you know something, you're going to immediately think about that. I don't know Star Trek. I know Star Wars. So I'm going to go see Star Wars instead of Star Trek. Does that make any sense? Moving along. So the first one is branding. And that means that they make millions upon millions of dollars. What's the second one? You just said it. They make millions upon millions of dollars. You're dipping your toes into a relatively new sport that's been going on for 40, 50 years at the max. Started in the 60s. You have millions of dollars. Companies have started in with just a piece of suede and whatever, rubber. And they're like, we're gonna start a shoe company. How cool. You're competing, you can't compete at all against Nike. Unless if you're Adidas, New Balance. The point is, you can't compete against that. When you have billions of dollars, you can be stuck there forever. And even if you don't buy a skate shoe from Nike, it's still gonna happen, Back to branding. Even if no skater buys, that some white teenage girl named Sarah is just gonna be like, oh my god, these These shoes are so cute. I want one. Oh my god. She's walking around seeing me. I like these shoes. Oh my god. Put them in my size. Put them in my shoe size. And then, you know, she's gonna get the shoe. There you go. Nike made $70 skateboarding brand. Doesn't matter. They're still gonna be there for that one white girl. Probably more than one white girl, but that's the point. We've covered that there's no way you can fight against the financial backing that they have. We've covered that there's no way you can go against the branding. The third and final reason is they're destroying team culture. Alright, I want you to think about Emerica skate shoes. What do you see? Hesh skaters that don't really care about steez because Jerry Sue is like this. You see those manly guys that like they go down a 500-yard rail and then just take off their shirt at the end. And they wear black and green and they listen to heavy metal Jimi Hendrix and oh yeah. What do you see when you think of Lakai? You see the colorful guys, you know, they're over here listening to their little, not necessarily hipster, but alternative music. They're over here like listening to Paul McCartney. They're over here like, and they're over here doing kickflip, back lip, 360 pop, shove it out, you know? That's what I see when I look at Lakai. What do you think of when you think of Nike? You can't come up with a specific type of skateboarding that anyone can relate to. Unless if we're talking about the best. But let's be real. There is no the best. Except for Nigel Houston. And I don't even like him. But there is no the best. There is only groups that they all take away from. We look at countless examples. For instance, you can't say that Nike is a tech company. Because they have Grant Taylor, Ben Rayborn, and Daryl Angel. You can't say Nike is a Hesh company because they have Shane O'Neill, Paul Rodriguez, and I don't know. You can't say they're a hipster company because the only hipster on their team would probably be you can't say they're urban because they have Lance Mountain and some other skateboarders that don't really even look like they care about rap. And you can't say they're rock orientated because they have Trevor Colton. They have Paul Rodriguez. Again, they have everyone. They are destroying what makes a team in a shoe company. The point that I'm trying to make with this last part, you have to stick to a certain type. You have to stay with your group. Because that's what makes skateboarding cool. That there are different types of groups and that none of them try to conflict with each other. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, Nike's bringing all those groups together, huh? They're all friends. You really think that? You really think that every Saturday, Paul Rodriguez goes over to Grant Taylor's house, sips a, I was about to say a Mountain Dew, sips Villager Goods, and, you know, hangs out with him? No, he doesn't. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even care about Grant Taylor or his products. I don't even know if he knows about Anti-Hero. You know? And there's nothing wrong with having two different types of people. The diversity is what makes skateboarding cool. There are Hesh skaters, there are Hesh skaters, there are tech skaters, there are urban skaters, there are rock-oriented skaters, there are hipsters that nobody likes for some reason. I think hipsters are cool. I'm nowhere near that. There are all these different types of skateboarding, and and even if they're not together, we're all together. We're all have one common goal, and that goal is to land back on that board in one piece. Nike is the... I'm not saying that Nike is the Antichrist or going to destroy skateboarding. My only problem with Nike is that they are taking over the market. We need, in a sense, we need some of Nike's money to remain afloat. If we didn't have the money coming from Nike, if we didn't have the money coming from Street League, who knows where skateboarding would be. But we can't rely on Nike that much. We need companies that are skateboarding, and they need to be supported. We still need that Mike Carroll and Rick Howard never to give up. We need everyone at America to stay together. We need that. Let's support Coors before we go and support someone who has all our money. Let's support somebody who needs our money more than Nike. America, they make really great shoes. Really quality shoes. Lakai, really good shoes. Nike, good shoes. Who needs your money more? And before I hear one of those, oh well, Nike or all those companies don't make good shoes. That's your opinion, man. No, but in a serious note, if that's your argument that no companies make good shoes, no core companies make good shoes, I would honestly say kill your... I'm joking. I would honestly say you are looking for the wrong shoe that's your type. You know, if you think Lakai's are terrible, maybe pick up a Huff shoe. If you think Huff are terrible, wow, look at that ant. You see that ant? It's crawling too. If you think Huff is terrible, go and look at, you know, America. Just keep looking for something that not everyone has. Be unique. And if you get made fun of in school, what do you want me to do about it? Hit that hip hop for me.